We should be back up now. And I ran out of Kerbo music again. Come back, Kerbo. This'll do. Alright, am I back? Do you see me again? Am I here with in the realm of the living once more? If you don't, try refreshing the page. Although I guess there's no way that you could hear that if you don't see me. I should drink more. Am I back up yet? Peppadoo. On my laptop, which I use as a mission control center, it looks like I'm back up. I'm trying to hurry. This is a speed. It's important. So, here is a collection of some of the maps. I don't know why I have 2 of Kaizo Caverns, but oh, I thought that was hurry. So, there's 2 other ones in that, but we'll get into that later. The next one to do, in my opinion, is Sea of Flame 2. So what's interesting about Sea of Flame 2 is, this is ye old respawn point. What's interesting about Sea of Flame 2 is, just like with Infernal Sky 2, hang on. I feel like that's not what lava is supposed to look like. I feel like that's wrong. I don't know why it looks like that. Let me check something. Anyway, so we start on this little obsidian platform, blah, 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 blah. Turn off a.zip. That's the name of the Dr. Jenkins pack, is a.zip. Okay, so you know what? This is right. So when we use Dr. Jenkins, we have the wrong lava. And I don't know why. But that's fine. So, luckily, I can actually make this jump without jumping. Hoop. So now we're down here. Now, if I want to get anywhere on this little island, I have to dig my way there through all this sand. So this is going to take a minute, but I can explain the lore of this map while we're talking. So, Infernal Sky and Sea of Flame are both, their official version is like Sea of Flame 2, Infernal Sky 2. And the reason for that is because, also I don't believe any of this sand is floating, so I don't think we need to be too worried about it. The reason that they're called that is because Sea of Flame and Infernal Sky were both made as regular old survival maps before being upgraded into Complete the Monument maps. So they're sort of like retrofitted with the wool. So we saw that with Infernal Sky, where a couple areas were like had like 2, 3 wools. I think that this one does a better job like denoting individual dungeons for each wool to be in, if that makes any sense. I just kind of like this one less, mostly because Infernal Sky I happened to play first. Speaking of Infernal Sky, I don't know if I would say that it still holds up today, because I mean, you're supposed to play it in this old ass version, and it's really old, right? Like you can absolutely tell. I have a lot of fun playing it, but it's like one of those nostalgia things. I don't know if I would recommend, like, hey, you like Minecraft, why not play this really, really, really old map? That sounds like fun, right? So, up there is the tree, and ain't no way in hell we're getting up there. But luckily there's another option. Unluckily it involves punching through a whole bunch of stone. So, sit in for a while here. So, the reason I think that this is the right one to follow up Infernal Sky is because it's the one other map that was made as a survival map and then retrofitted to be a Complete the Monument rather than being made ground up as a Complete the Monument. I believe Kaizo Caverns was the first one made ground up as a Complete the Monument, And I'm not quite clear on the timeline if he did Kaizo Caverns, then went, hey, this is a pretty good idea, and then retrofitted it to the other two maps, or if he did the other two, and then was like, I want to make one of these like from the ground. I have no idea. But yeah, I feel like this is the right play order. I also think in Sea of Flame is a little bit harder than Infernal Sky, I would say. Because Infernal Sky is like built in the sky, obviously, a lot of the dungeons are just bypassable by just bridging around or over them. This one is instead built, I mean, here's the Sea of, the titular Sea of Flame, right? So it's a lot, you can still bypass dungeons by going through the lava, it's just way harder. So, yeah. Or I say harder, because like you could like, you know, very slowly like place blocks, get rid of the lava, and eventually make your way through there. It would take forever. Over there to the left, you can see the floor dip down one level, and that's where we're heading towards. Straight ahead of me now. This is the goal. Here we are at a minecart rail. I do not have a minecart, so we have to walk the rail on foot. Hopefully it never goes up. It should only go down. I did do so with Infernal Sky, I have fully played the map without jumping before, and I actually recorded the whole thing too, but I did not enjoy video editing it like at all. It was terrible. So that's why I wanted to stream instead. So now we're here in this room. Here's a chest full of stuff. And over here is a familiar sight. So we found the Victory Monument already. Pretty cool. And let's see. Back here is a little pre-made base we can use. Over here is a, quote, mushroom farm that's really more of just an enemy spawner. It's not great. You can use this to turn on the lights. Yeah. This one, so there's like some mushrooms planted around and stuff, but it's like still really dark. Enemies spawn here like all the time, so I usually get rid of that. This little railway, this sort of connects the map up. I think this is really cool. Some of the future maps go way harder on, like this chest, right? Just full of railway stuff, letting you make little railways between the different places you want to have your bases at. Infernal Sky didn't really do that. Like I said, I think the retrofitting process worked a lot better on this one. Honestly, maybe the reason I don't like it as much is literally just because here's the piston doors. These are really cool, or at least they were at the time, right? But they have a tendency to crush you if you're not careful, so I'll probably replace those with normal doors. Here's a chest full of random crap. So we now have our little base. Do I have any wood? I have trees, that's good. We have ladders, so we can now go up and down because we have ladders. That's fantastic. Let me see what else we have. Oh, you know what? If I use the ladders, I can climb up to that tree. Yeah, we're in good shape now. Yeah, like I said, I tested this one too. As far as I couldn't remember in my head if that little spawning platform that we started on was one level above the rest of the island or at the same level. Because if it was at the same level as the lava, the only way to get over to the mainland would have been to like use some gravel or something to get over there. Just take all this stuff. And luckily it was positioned exactly right so that we could just sort of, not a jump, but like fall down onto the island and then get to, and then luckily again, this basement area is below the starting island and not above. So we get pretty lucky there for sure. What I usually do here is I like to put my storage chests on the obsidian pieces. It just feels right, you know? Let's go ahead and just put all this crap back in here for now. I'll get this sorted later. For now, we're just trying to sort of get a foothold on the map. So now I'm going to destroy this chest. Perfect. So that I can put it here instead. Also, this one needs to go because I want to put a bed there. Actually, no, the bed should go over here. There. Perfect. This chest will be full of minecarts. We can... If I place the minecart... Here's a classic old Minecraft thing. If I place these guys, I think breaking them... Yeah, breaking them uncrafts them. So I get free chests and free furnace out of this. So we'll go ahead and place those down. Put those back in there. Oh, so we managed to avoid it in Infernal Sky, but the reason I have this syringe thing is I retextured the golden swords to be syringes so that the zombie pigman Terminator Dr. Jenkins guys would have syringes, because they usually would have golden swords. We want the ladders. Let me go ahead and get the golden tools. Golden tools are really fast, but they break really fast too. So they're like a, you know... it's pretty bad of me. So we're going to go ahead and put a minecart down. Were there more minecarts over in this chest? No, you know where there was more minecarts was in the chest on the other side there. So if I plonk the minecart down and then poke it, we can actually ride the minecart, which is also effective as a jump replacement, as long as there's rails already in the place that I want to go to, right? So we take this back up. Go ahead and bust that. I'll put a torch here to keep mobs from spawning in this little tunnel. And it looks like it's still daytime, which is excellent. We want to get up to that tree. So I might not... No, I will have enough ladders because I have 64 of them. I was going to say I might not have enough ladders because I thought I had 16, but I have 16 torches. We're good. So right there is going to be where we want to put our ladders. Block, block, block. Alright, so double-edged sword here is both that it's nighttime, or it's going to be nighttime, and I've run out of cobblestones. I can fix the cobblestone by putting a sand right there. So we can build our way up to this tree. Now it's unfortunately on a piece of gravel rather than being on a piece of dirt. You can get dirt in this map, but so I was talking a little bit about this in the previous one, which was not very stingy with dirt. Some of the maps that are a little harder are kind of stingy with dirt. Like you have to really work to get it, you know? And that makes the map more difficult because, you have to ration, like, do I want to plant trees or do I want to plant croppages or, that kind of thing. Luckily, so I know Infernal Sky, those video game areas that are just like burned into your brain? Infernal Sky is one of those for me. This one's not quite as burned into my brain, but it's still pretty deep in there. So I know where we need to be headed towards at least. You got anything like that where like an area is just like burned into your brain just permanently from like some game? So we're gonna climb up into this tree with our ladders. I'd like to collect as much wood and saplings from it as I can. Yeah, that would do it. Ooh, okay, so there is a spawner here. I'm going to actually leave this spawner here and just put torches around it. So the benefit of doing this is that if potentially I wanted to, I could come back up here later and turn this into I think there's a skeleton like fall killing trap thing. Skeletons are the best mob to make fall killing trap things out of, because with like every other mob, right, you have like zombies and they drop like feathers which are used to make arrows, but skeletons just drop the arrows already made, so why bother with the zombies? Spiders drop string, which is useful, but it's like not that useful. I think we can't get that piece of wood. Ooh, there's a chest. I can use these to build up and get the chest. There's one sapling in it, but there's also a chest. So spiders drop string. They're probably the second most useful. creepers drop gunpowder, which you can use with sand to make TNT. But TNT is not really useful for much. Like, it's fun, but there's not really a situation where it's like, if only I had TNT, you know? Like, it would help me, you know, beat this dungeon in some way. At least not the way that I tend to play these things. So, skeletons drop arrows, which is already an improvement over zombies, which drop one of the things you need to make arrows, but not actually arrows. And then skeletons also drop bones, which you can turn into bone meal. And bone meal, just like in real life, lets plants grow instantly. So it can help alleviate the struggles with limited resources, because you can just, you know, use the bone meal and then you're all set. I'm gonna go ahead and knock down this little spire. Yep, no, that's real. You can do that in real life. If you find a skeleton in real life that's trying to shoot you with arrows and you kill it and it drops bone meal, you can use the bone meal on like a plant and the plant will instantly grow. That's a little pro tip from Impossible Planting Challenges Daily. I want to gather all this stuff, but I have to climb my way back up. I think it's worth it. Do you think I can make it onto the ladder from here? Let's dig one more out. There we go. So if I use a sword, I can dig these and get string, but I don't really need that, so I'm not going to do that. We got 11 saplings, though. That's good. And I got a little bit of stone, so we can now head back to the base and use our wood. Oh. I did not do that part very well. I kind of fell off the ladder, but we're fine. Since there's no experience point system or nothing in this version, nothing really stops me from just like jumping in the lava to get all my health back once I set my spawn point, which I have because of the bed. There's a guy in that cave, but that's probably fine. So, we've got our chest. Let me go ahead and put some torches along this back wall here. Everything looks super dark in this version. Yep, exactly. So that would be the one thing that stops us from... Hang on. So on this side, there's 2 blocks, like after the obsidian. And on this side, there's only 1 block. So that's... hope someone got fired for that blunder. Yeah, but really the only punishment for dying is losing whatever's currently in your inventory. So as long as we don't have anything important in the inventory, I mean, we're good to go. Okay, so this is for minecarts. So we'll have this one for just like wood. Because wood's a good thing to sort of pull out. Let me make some notes here. So... we'll put them here. Mine carts. And then this one's for wood. Awesome. So I noticed that we got a bunch of sandstone. And a bunch of sand, and we have some cobblestone. We can use the wood, like I said, make a pickaxe. So we'll do this, make a crafting table, go and put that there. We'll make a... Let's make 2 stone pickaxes. Let's make a shovel and an axe. Let's put another wood in. Let's make 2 swords. There we go. So go ahead and put these back in wood. Sticks are wood, so that's fine. They can go in there. Okay, so take me back up. I think another thing that this map I think does better than Infernal Sky is in Infernal Sky there was like the ghost town area that just had like every resource just all the time, and while that makes it very nice to visit Ghost Town, it kind of feels pointless to visit most other like most of the other areas don't have anything worth getting in them because it's just all in Ghost Town, if that makes sense. And I think in my memory, this map does a much better job of like balancing it so that all the areas have something interesting to give you. I'm gonna carve through this little island here. Ooh, I didn't even know this was here. I just wanted to path through the... Okay, 3 birch saplings. That's pretty good because I like birch trees more than I like oak trees. The thing with oak trees is that they can become a big tree with like all the branches and stuff, and you do get more wood from them, but it's really annoying to knock out all the branches, and birch trees can't do that. So I like birch trees more. In the modern game, where the different woods have different colors, I kind of also like birch more there, but they don't do that in this one. I want to get to that thing. I don't think I have quite enough cobblestone to do it. But we're going to try. So by building this bridge down here, right on top of the lava, I don't need to worry about lighting the bridge up because the lava does it for me. So even at nighttime, we got pretty close. Even at nighttime, this bridge will still be very bright because there's lava like all over it. This is not really... Yeah, exactly. This is not really the intended order to do like these in. I'm skipping ahead several dungeons, but there's something that we really want over at this particular island I'm heading towards. So no, I'm prioritizing it. It is about to be sunset, so I think what I'm going to do is dig up this rock and then go back to the base, go to sleep, and then wake up, and then go over to the pig statue island. So I believe, and I might be way off base on this, but that there was a Minecraft YouTube guy who played the original Sea of Flame map and built a big pig temple like that in it, but oh, hang on, then like lost the world save or something. So when the guy made the map into a CTM, he rebuilt the YouTube guy played the map, and then so the map maker, I guess, saw it and then added the pig statue like to the canon, and I think that's pretty funny. I might have some of... Okay, I could have stayed up a little longer. That's okay. Let's see, what should... we can organize some of this junk. Yeah, right? So... even though the world save was lost, the pig statue remains. Hopefully pretty soon, yeah. As insane as that sounds, these maps, not these particular ones, obviously, these are old as dirt, but this series of maps is still being worked on. So it's super duper inconsistent, right? But he is still working on these, so it's not 100% impossible that I could get a reference in one of them. It's, 99.9% impossible that I could get a reference in one of them. But, like, on a technicality, right? By the way, even though we're doing pretty good, we are not off the hook yet. I only have 49 more ladders, and if I run out of ladders, I could use my cobblestones and wood planks and stuff to... That's so true. To make slabs out of and have jump replacements that way. But we don't have a way to grow more trees yet. So once I run out of the wood that I got from that one tree, we don't have any more. So even though it seems like we're doing pretty good now, the no jumping thing could come back to bite us. That's basically the one kind of difference of the no jumping playthrough versus just a normal one, is that like going up is a limited resource until you get to a certain stage. And normally, going up is not a limited resource, right? But if we drill through this little hole here, I can pick up this slab. Oh, give me that, come on. Hand it over, there we go. Plonk this down right here. Now we're in this little area. So, what I wanted from here is part of the pig statue I was talking about. The little toes are made of dirt. So most of the statue is made of netherrack. Oh, there's a skeleton. So netherrack is the stuff the nether's made out of. And it has the property that if you light it on fire with a flint and steel, it will burn forever. So you can use this like a makeshift light source if you want to. But the real treasure here is the dirt. So we have 27 dirt now. Pretty good, pretty good. I thought I heard a creeper. I have no torches or nothing, so I can't light this area up as I dig out the dirt. There's a nether portal in there. Let's not worry about that. That's probably fine. I'm going to dig this one up too to get some more dirt. This should probably be plenty of dirt. We can go ahead and take on a dungeon while we're over here though. And I think this is probably the hardest dungeon in the game. So I don't know if we're quite prepared for it, but I think we should give it a shot. What do you think? So this is going to be Dungeon 13, Vault of Relics. So we're jumping ahead in the order because I haven't even done Dungeon 1 yet. And I think I can take on Dungeon 13. But we'll give it a shot. Okay, so here's the dungeon. That's full of pants. 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 So, there's a lot of pants. And then, so up here is the wool. No, it's a stick. Just kidding. Let's see if there's anything good though. That's full of pants. 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 Well, we haven't made it through yet. We only got a stick. That's full of pants. That's full of pants. That's full of pants. 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 There's the wool. We found it. Hey. Yeah. So the signs make the letters Z. I believe the YouTube guy who played this map and made the pig temple to begin with was Z-Stow. So the Z is for Z-Stow, I think. I don't really know much about this guy other than that, so if there's been some like huge controversy or something since then, I don't know. I hope there's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on one of these pairs of pants. So if we ever need pants for the rest of the map, we're all set. We got plenty of pants. So this continues the... That's true. This continues the proud tradition of the brown wool dungeon being a joke of some sort. So in, I don't know if you were there. In Infernal Sky, it was the area you have to burn the wood, which was the first nether area we did, where there was a big bedrock box with just a big wall of wooden planks in the middle, and you just had to dig through the planks, and there was no challenges. So that's a pretty good area. And I think that the pants dungeon is also pretty good. So we can now return. I think I got one too many pairs of pants. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah, I think it's really funny that the wool box at the back is a fake out and there's just a stick in it. So you have to go look through all the pants. I think that one's really a well executed joke. Go ahead and put that down. And then back over here to grab the birch trees, and then we have room for the chest as well, so we'll grab that. We can, gotta give this a push and then hop in here. So like I said, this map makes more extensive use out of making little railways to connect your base to other places, which I think is a good feature. It makes it Not only does it make it faster to get around, but I think it's just a lot of fun building the little railways from one place to another. I think this chest is definitely going to be the signs chest. And then this one can be the pants chest. Those thing-like things we need. Go ahead and put a chest down here. Yeah, that's the you're well prepared for the pants dungeon, I would say. I think you've got the I think you've got the idea down pat. So this one is going to be for signs. Now, if I was smart, the signs and pants chests would go like further away to where I'm not going to be using them constantly. But I'm not that smart, so we're not doing that. There we go. So we're doing pretty good. We have minecarts, wood, signs, pants, and then just everything else. Yeah, sure thing. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go get the brown wool on the monument, get some of this dirt out to start growing trees. That's why I wanted the dirt, by the way, was to start growing trees. And then, oh, we've been stymied because I can't get up this ledge. Just kidding. Let's get the brown wool on the monument here. Boom! One down. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, and then I like to, like I had last time, have a chest somewhere that has... Ooh, you know what we could do? If I put the chest here, I can put the ladders around it. And then I like to put the extra wool in the chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guessed pretty close. Yeah, so I'm going to just get this all set up, do a little bit more cleanup kind of thing, and then I'll raid over to you when you're ready to go. Although I don't think anyone is currently watching me other than you, so it will be a raid consisting of one person, and then I will immediately log out of Impossible Game Challenges Daily and log in as me instead. So, also I ran out of Kerbo again. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's do this one. Embiggen. There we go. This can go in here. We got some sticks somewhere. Let's use the sticks to make mistakes. I can do another shovel and a third sword because it's going to drive me nuts to have the one extra stick. Bam. We also want some slabs. Slab me up, fam. Ooh, and we need some non-slabs. What would be a good... These would be good. There we go. Knock this out. Glowstone. Knock this out. Glowstone again. Slabs there. There we go. Now we're cooking. What else do I need to do? I should put some paintings up. Also, I need to find coal, and I need to get some tree. I think that room at the back's good for trees. Also, we want to make a door. Oh, let's use some gravel. Let's not use the gravel. Let's use just the stone. I can't get more. Give me the gravel. That'll be fine. Because this room over here is dark enough to spawn mobs most of the time. That's 3 deep. That's like 4 deep. Let's put you here. No, that's too close. There. No, that's where I just had you. There. And then fill this in. Do that for the lid there. And then there. Actually, I can knock this one out and knock this one out too. And then we have a very efficient wall that kind of looks like a hashtag. So that's good. This room is okay for growing trees, but it's kind of the wrong... Like, you can't center them, which drives me nuts. If I remember in the past, I punched a hole through this obsidian and put the tree growing room over there, but that was admittedly kind of stupid. We're going to knock these out because I am concerned that they will crush me to death, and we don't want that. So go ahead and dig that out. I'll just leave that alone for now. Actually, I can dig this to get some free redstone. Just gotta be careful not to fall in. Good. Good. I think that's bright enough I can do this. Okay, that's fine. This could be like a bedroom. Or could this be the tree room? How wide are you? 2, 3, 4... No, it's 6 wide again. Like, it needs to be one bigger this way. And it needs to be taller, too. Okay, maybe that's a mistake. I'm going to do it anyway, but... Just, this is not a great idea. Also, I need an extra glowstone and extra lapis for this spot here. Ooh, I know I can get the extra lapis. Actually, I could just get it from here. But let's get it from here. And here. Nice. Go ahead, fill that in. Fill that in. This will be for the extra glowstone. So I'll get right at the roof. Because I need to extend the roof deeper. UE jump scare there. That's fine. I guess really the what am I trying to say? The glowstone ought to be on the floor along with the dirt. Let's go get some. Alright, throw this stuff in there, pull the dirt out, pull the glowstone out. Oh! It looks like it's time to end this stream. I might dick around with this some more in a little, like, off camera, and you just have to trust me that I didn't jump. Because it's not going to be anything particularly interesting, it's just going to be making a tree room to grow some trees. Yeah, anyway, have an impossible game challenges daily day. Let's get the hell out of here. Make like a tree and get the hell out of here. I think that's how you do it. So I think that the only viewer in the raid is Yui. Or maybe it's me. So it's not... I mean, it's not going to be the biggest boost ever.